I'm liking the freeform going on.
I went through the wrong way. I have to crawl under the microphone, by the way, to click record.
You crawly baby.
Baby.
Oh.
I'm gonna call you a crawly baby.
This makes me feel...
Welcome back.
What? We should name our character. What's our character's name?
I think he has a name.
No, we're gonna rename him.
Alright, well clearly if this is not a spitting image of Bustin Justin. I don't know.
Wait, hold on. Does it say his name on here somewhere? I don't know.
I don't think so.
If it's Justin.
It's Bustin Justin.
Good old Bustin Justin.
He does Bustin. Do you guys want to see me fight a boss real quick?
Yeah, go bust it.
I like... Can you just stop for a moment? Like, turn around?
No. It's too late now, right? Look at this boss, dude.
That's such an epic
That's
boss.
not a boss.
That's not a boss. That's not the boss.
You just did like
This
a
thing.
prism attack against you. Bend the light into your face.
Why is this thing so hard to take down all of a sudden?
Yeah,
Because
it's just it's like a little drone. Like
This one's like a stronger drone. It shoots lasers
But it's
at
a
me.
drone, man. Like you just
There we go.
hit one of those
Now I can focus on the boss.
quadcopter blades. You're good to go.
I think this is
doing?
actually a mini boss. I don't
think
know.
Did it glitch or something?
No, I think it's just eating rocks, and then you came in here. And
Oh, hello.
beat
I'd
it.
like to eat
Shit,
you.
look.
That doesn't look like a very difficult boss.
Oh, it releases
Is
cold fluid.
Is this a rig? Is there a person inside this?
That'd be pretty badass.
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
hello.
Whoa. Oh, it's one of those carnival rides that got repurposed into
Dude,
a
Bustin
weapon.
Justin, just go into the carnival.
Yeah.
I feel like we need
Justin
to-
goes to the carnival.
I feel like we need to start an adult book series called Bustin Justin Goes to the Blank. Kind of
Goes
like
to
those
the
kids'
blank.
books.
Yeah.
Like go,
yeah.
Bustin Justin goes to the mall.
Bustin Justin and his friends visit the beach.
Is it the nudist beach?
What is this, Kill a Kill?
Ooh, I really like that like dry ice attack he does.
I see what you did there. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Bustin Justin.
Good old Bustin.
Bustin Justin goes to jail.
Bustin Justin fights criminal allegations.
Oh. Did he bust too hard?
Bustin Justin pleads the fifth.
Could really turn into like we could take this down a very dark road.
Oh, dude, we absolutely could, and we will.
Bustin Justin and the jail time buddies.
Bustin Justin drops this so. I killed it.
Bustin Justin learns about cleanup time.
That definitely would have one-shotted me, by the way, if I had like let it hit me.
Well, good thing you didn't. Bustin Justin definitely way too OP for trivial bosses such as this.
What happened is essentially he got beat up so badly he became a paraplegic while he was in jail, obviously.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh.
Then all of a
This
sudden
is
the
his
apocalypse
revenge on the
happened,
world.
and he was just like, you know what, I'm just going to borrow this wheelchair, I'm just going to be like, hey, yo, I'm a normal-ass
take a
human.
second to thank the developers of Surge for continuing Bustin Justin's legacy.
Thank you, Surge. Oh, God. I didn't know where you were going to go with that. I'm proud of you. But anyway... He came out, and he was just like, alright, I'm going to live a clean, full, awesome life. And then, like, he just got shit stabbed at him, and he was just like, lol, nope, go ahead and kill some things again.
Alright, time to resume my busting ways. I will say, I really like that the boss...
Justin, no, Bustin!
Or was
Justin,
This little, like, monkey comes out of nowhere, just starts pointing at you. No!
yeah, you fucking cut his head off.
Oh my god. Parents! No!
Bustin Justin doesn't know when to stop.
You like go into a new area and they're like, "Hey, Justin, what you been busting?" He's like,
Oh man. This is where we need Jeffrey to edit in some animations of Justin Bustin.
Yeah,
Going
look.
ape shit on Dora the Explorer.
Justin's a lazy bitch. Okay, he's not gonna do it.
Justin? You mean Jeffrey?
Whatever. He's also they're both lazy.
Are you getting your
Justin-
J's mixed up?
Look, you can't be lazy and also be busting.
All right, I'm gonna upgrade my vibro cutter.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bustin Justin's using a vibro cutter.
Yeah, it helps him bust. Really
God.
gets the juices.
Who is this character we've created?
Bustin'
Yeah,
Justin.
good old Bustin.
Are you
Justin.
crazy, John?
Not crazy.
I don't know what you did there, but like some dials,
A lot of
and
circles.
and then that was about it. I don't.
I leveled up.
I'm not
That's just
sure.
leveling up.
Okay.
Look,
Interesting.
dude, I know how to cycle.
Oh, so it's Dark Souls.
It's
You go to a bonfire.
It's Dark Souls
it's a mid-bay, okay?
with
Please get it right. You
near automata
motherfucker.
graphics, and then
And
the
you got
gameplay
Bustin Justice.
from
Dark Souls.
Yeah, I guess Dark Souls.
But everyone has great swords all the time.
Always great swords forever.
I want to get this rig. I need more.
Rick and Season.
Are there different rigs you can get?
Yes. So
How
you can,
many? How many
You can
rigs are
slot
there?
out each piece of your armor.
Can you become like a giant behemoth of a man?
Dude, I would
No.
love that.
Well, it's always an exosuit, Greg. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
You're-
right? Like, can you do a Gurren Lagann style exosuit inside of exosuit?
Yes. No.
Gurren
want-
Lagann was a great.
Dude,
really
honestly,
fucking good show.
I have complaints about it.
I thought it was a fantastic media property.
It's like it's good, but like the first half is much better in the second half, in my opinion.
It depends.
I would
It
disagree.
depends on your perspective. I can understand it.
Mhm.
I can understand like the coming of age underdog story, right?
Yeah.
But I like the second half of it just because. What's up?
Let me fix them.
I like the second half of it, and this is spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't seen Gurren Lagann. Go watch it. Stop
Yeah,
watching
go watch
this.
it now. It's on Netflix even. Go fucking
Yeah,
go
go
watch
do it. Go do it.
Watch it on your phone.
They actually did a lot of like freeform dimensional theory stuff that it technically wasn't wrong. It's
Yeah.
because it's mathematically like that the idea
It's
is there.
plausible. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
which
not
is why
saying
like
it's not believable. I'm saying that like it was too like the way that anime is structured in general is like here's some stakes. They seem like they're impossible to overcome. That's the point. Right?
I feel like
like-
the point of the anime was sort of the same idea as One Punch Man, but to a lesser extent, to a less tongue-in-cheek extent. I
Yeah,
think.
which is
yeah, the
why,
point was like saying evolution can take you that much further, stop suppressing
Yeah.
it, kind of thing.
But like
Sort of.
the thing is though, it was just like so if every time you do like one of those crazy moments and they're like, "Oh, we're never going to get out of this." And then they get out of it, like part of what's great about it is like
Well, that's
you're supposed to be in doubt, right? Like
yeah,
that's the thing.
That,
right?
I think that's touching on the One Punch Man thing. I think that was the idea, is to make you realize that the show was about the good guys winning, sort of.
Well,
But
at
then-
the same time,
and-
it's more about like making sure that you don't know how it's going to happen, because every single one of
Yeah.
those victories had a very unique style of victory. It wasn't like with like Bleach, where it was just like, oh, we used the Bankai,
We just got more powerful.
we just win.
Oh, speaking of Bleach, I do have I had a bit about that, or I wanted to talk about.
Bleach
I
bit.
watched a video on it recently, actually.
Okay.
Okay.
And one of so this dude, he's a really good channel. His name is, I think it's like Super Eye Patch Wolf. He does
Super Eye Patch Wolf.
he does a lot of videos on anime, like why you should watch this, why this thing is bad. Like he did one on the new Berserk series, and
Okay.
was saying
yes.
he was saying why it was bad. Watch the old one. Don't watch the new one.
I need to watch it.
He also talked about like why you should watch One Piece, and that was a really good video too. But the one that I wanted to focus on, it was the most popular one on his channel at the time of me watching it.
Yeah.
Was what happened to Bleach? Like why did it fail the way that it did?
Yeah, because it
went-
started off good.
It went from showing
Not
those-
even started off good. It kept in the right direction.
Yeah.
for a while.
I'd say a
right?
solid 3 or 4 seasons. It was still pretty good.
So, I would say after the arc
After-
where they went into the Soul Society, it was
After-
like,
Hey,
I-
no. Buenas noches was real fucking good. The Arankars and stuff.
But-
that arc was amazing.
like think about though the structure of the arc is literally the same as the Soul Society. Someone gets captured, they have to go to a foreign land.
That's,
But then
that's
the
okay,
Soul
though,
Society,
right?
then the Soul Society arc comes full circle. That actually wraps up 2 different arcs worth of material, essentially making the entire thing a free start after that arc.
I feel like it's okay.
You
to
should watch
reuse
the video.
arcs.
You
I
should.
feel like that's not a problem,
I highly recommend,
especially
watching
if
the video.
at least the characters are different. Like I don't see that as a huge deal.
Well, here's the thing. So the reason that it failed so badly was because kind of people just stopped giving a shit once Spoiler alert!
Well-
once again, if you'd like Bleach, go watch it.
But, like,
Yeah.
Because at the end of it, have you guys seen it? I don't want to
I
spoil it.
I stopped watching
They
after
had
the
3 weeks
weird
to wrap it up.
vampire dudes.
What do you mean?
They had 3 chapters to wrap up the entirety of Bleach.
No.
Yeah,
They didn't wrap it up. They just stopped after a certain arc. The manga continued. And
Yeah,
started.
manga's still going on.
Oh,
right?
it's still going on, but it's actually really impressive, like what they've done with it. I actually really enjoy it. And of course, like if you want to read into that one actually has a completely different style than the first 2 arcs that they did.
I would
Like,
hope
show you
that they
guys
just
the
kind of
video.
skipped the whole filler arc with the weird vampire dudes that were like
the
invincible.
bounce. Oh,
God, those.
The what?
The balance.
I got like 40 episodes into the bounce, and then I realized there was about another 40 to go, and I just stopped watching.
I don't remember
the
that
show.
one. Yeah, the filler arcs are stupid. That last arc though, with those people who have like soul stuff, but they're not like full on Reapers or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The Quincy's.
No, not a Quincy.
Oh.
No, they was just like normal ass
so
humans,
many
like
fucking things, dude.
you know Chad from the show.
Chad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. People like him.
Good old
They have like powers
Oh,
like
okay.
him,
Yeah. Okay.
where they just kind of encountered it.
Mm-hmm.
That was how like they got Ichigo to regain his powers. They had him regain it, and then they killed the show. Nothing beyond that. Because there is an arc completely right after that, and it's like one of the most interesting arcs that they could have possibly done after that.
Really?
But because the anime had lost so much traction
Yeah,
because of the
just-
filler stuff.
Yeah. There were 2. I don't know if it was season or whatever you want to call them, but I remember every single time I'd say I'm watching Bleach and I'm this far in, I would get tons of people telling me, "All right, well, make sure when you get to episode 120, just skip to 160."
Yes.
Yeah, well, that was what I did with One Piece. One Piece was the same way for me. I just
Really?
skipped a bunch of the filler. I hated the filler.
There's no what filler?
There's so many.
What filler?
There's one right after one after the Sky Island.
What
One
was
right
the
before
filler
Water
there?
7.
Oh, like the little in between islands.
Yeah, in the
The
in-between
tiny-
ones that they have like 40 episodes worth, and they just like introduce like non-canon powers, and then all of a sudden,
Dude, those things might be relevant later sometimes.
they aren't. Because
I-
it's not even in the manga. They don't use them. They're just using that as a filler thing. It's the studio just being like, screw it, we'll throw something together.
Much,
I mean, that's what they did with like Naruto a lot of the time. Like, it wasn't part of the original stuff.
Speaking of disappointing fillers,
Go
I don't
for
know
it.
if you guys follow Seven Deadly Sins.
Oh my god, season 2.
Season 2.
So, have you watched Seven Deadly Sins?
I have, yeah. The
Okay.
first season. Only.
First
Okay.
season was so
The
good.
first season was phenomenal. The second season was basically 4 episodes of filler, and then just dropping the biggest fucking
Yeah.
plot twist at the very end of it. But again, second season, 4 episodes long. Nothing, no substance.
Literally nothing happened.
4 episodes.
Legitimately, yeah.
Yeah.
It was only the season 2 was 4 episodes long.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Normal length episodes.
It was
They
so
weren't
dumb.
like hour long. It was just God. I remember I was so excited because
Oh, me and my girlfriend watched that together. We were just, like hyped. We were like
Oh.
watching the 4 episodes, and we're like, they better do something. We got to the end of it like they did nothing.
I was
That ending was great, but they did nothing in between.
that
Guys,
that
do you see this
that
motherfucker?
for
I know, I'm
for the
seeing it.
longest time that was my sort of trump card for Netflix can do anime too. Because that's a Netflix original.
Nicest Sidonia.
I haven't seen that one yet.
That one's pretty good.
That was for the long because that was the only Netflix original anime I'd seen, and I was like, "This is like they know what they're doing." I was so happy, and like I was super happy about that show.
Yeah.
And then I remember seeing new episodes. Oh shit! 4 episodes. What?
Yeah.
What?
I
It's 4
hate
episodes.
I
And
hate it
then
when that. Well, same thing happened with Attack on Titan.
I stopped watching Attack on Titan.
Oh, yeah,
so
so-
I got past the first season, and then
That's fine.
Dude,
Dude,
I got
it's
wrapped
a
up in
little
another one.
too crazy town.
Okay, so here's the deal. Attack on Titan first season, 25 episodes.
Yeah.
People were so excited for the new season coming out, right? New season comes out 12 episodes in. That's the end of the season.
what?
Yeah. Like, I don't know what it is.
Really?
Yeah, 12 episodes long.
Was it like any good though?
That's interesting.
Oh, it was phenomenal, but I was like fully expecting an episode
Did
next
it
week,
keep-
and because I didn't know there was no episode coming next week, when I found out that it was done, I was just like, oh,
So
fuck, really?
I
want more.
I had a question. I think you just answered it.
Yeah.
But I think I just kicked the microphone also. Sorry, listeners.
What did you do?
I just hit the microphone.
Yeah.
How? It's so far away from you.
Don't worry. Telepathetic power.
Telepathic.
But my question was, I'm totally okay. Again, even with the 4 episodes, I would have been A-okay if it was a good 4 episodes, and on the 4th episode, if it felt like it should have ended there, I would have been totally okay.
As long as it does it well, yeah.
At the 12th episode, did you feel like that's where it should have ended, or did it feel like there should be more seasons?
When I think about it, it felt like a natural conclusion, and they left it on just as big a cliffhanger as they did for the first season.
All right.
But that said, you just stopped the season without warning. Mm-hmm. You don't tell us how many episodes it is, you just tell us when it starts. You know what I mean? Like, that just doesn't bode well for people, because people are just going to get upset about it.
Especially when they took so fucking long.
4 years?
Season 1 and 2.
It took 4 years to get another season going. At least with 7 Deadly Sins, they put some more episodes out within a year.
Yeah, it was... I do have to commend them on at least getting something out there.
Yeah, I mean, it's just...
And if they do have I'd have to assume they have a bigger, better season in the works. And it was probably just a scheduling thing where if they have to take 2 seasons or 2 years per season, I'm okay with that.
That's fine. Like,
I'm okay with it if it's a good season.
Like, I get it.
If it's season 1, I think was worth 2 years of development. If season 2 or season 3, I guess rather, is as good as season 1 was, I'm okay with it taking 2 years.
Yeah, that was a great anime.
It really was.
I loved it.
I thought it was good, but like I could see why people wouldn't want to watch it at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's
for me,
anime.
the first episode was just like, Shelby, why are you making me watch this?
It's very anime.
Right, but then like after a while you start like seeing some of the powers and some of the shit that goes on, some of the depth of the characters. You're just like, oh fuck yeah, that's.
I still feel like
the characterization
doesn't have a
fantastic.
ton of depth.
But like,
I think they're holding
red
out
leather again, right?
Main guy. No. I thought that was Greed. That was
no, you're right. That is Greed.
Yeah. Wrath is
the Foxen of Greed.
The main guy.
Yeah,
the main kid.
Yeah, he is Wrath, isn't he?
I feel like he's still a little boring, but like
I would disagree. But I think they're purposely not giving us information on him.
Yeah, they're probably gonna do some
so.
fuckaroonies in season 3.
Yeah,
but they still
he has a lot.
What the fuck?
I feel like he's still in the very beginning of his character arc for I mean, like as a character, I don't think he's going to change anymore. But I think our perspective on him is going to.
Well, think about how much development they gave to the other characters.
Yeah. I mean, the other characters are quite well fleshed out.
But actually, that's one thing that they did a really good job with, and I can't argue with. Their 4-episode bullshit for the new season developed every other character except for Wrath much more.
I don't think they're going to develop Wrath. I think they're going to give us more insight on his backstory and stuff. 'Cause as a character, he's already developed.
But as a character, he's boring.
He's already developed. You didn't get to see the stuff that makes him interesting. He's already at the peak.
I'm saying like his personality is really like the other characters are really like I remember them a lot.
Yeah.
But the main character and then the other main character girl are really boring. Like I actually don't even remember what the other girl did at all.
Well, she was just a princess. She was more so like
she was a princess, dude.
Yeah.
Oh right,
she wasn't really a fighter.
See, I don't remember her name.
Princess Bubblegum.
Oh, but
it wasn't Bubblegum. I was just fucking with it.
I feel like that's kind of.
Do you have double arm weapon?
Yeah, dude.
Oh hell yeah, that's awesome.
Like I feel like they're using that to their advantage though. Like I think they did that purposefully in order to give the side characters sort of.
Sometimes you give writers a little too much credence, man.
It's true. It's entirely possible. But they've shown to me that they know how to write well. So I'm going to assume that they didn't just forget how to write when they were making the main character.
But like there are
crap. What was his name?
There are some times where people will not characterize someone to make them relatable, which I think is pretty boring.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I agree. But I'm saying people have done it before.
Sure, people have done it
plenty
before.
Of times.
But since they've already proven themselves to me as competent writers, I'm willing to give them the benefit of the doubt. Whereas obviously you guys have probably watched a lot more anime than I have.
I don't know. I might be in the same boat as you.
Your experience may.
I'm very critical.
That's what I'm saying. Your experience may be tainting your viewpoint a little bit.
Jesus,
and I mean,
dope as hell.
That is pretty cool.
Like a nerd.
I like how we just took this entire episode to talk about anime. We're not even mentioning the game.
Well, who cares,
I don't
man?
know,
That's
fuck
what
the
this
game.
is all about.
I just think it's funny. That's all.
But yeah, like I don't know.
It's okay because we're just bringing a surge of knowledge about anime.
Got
All right, you want to stop it here? We'll do another one.
Sure.
I think we'll do another one. I don't fucking see.
Yeah,
We'll find out.
You guys won't find out till like a month from now.
I know, really.
8 more years to do
8
another
more
recording
years.
session.
La 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 la.
Mark,
John and Surge.
Surge.